I'm open to hearing it, because if I need to get it out the door sooner, then I can put a junior designer on that and get them to do 3D modeling starting tomorrow.
I'm looking at Steve.
I know, I'm looking
at
around too, going, I have no problem with that. So, with the model, Janet.
The 3D model?
Yeah,
Well, the 3D is not scaled though, is it?
No, you can scale it.
Oh.
I mean, here's the thing, it's, you know, there's
Because
different.
I didn't get to see the 3D model because the one time I went during the show is when it broke, so I never actually got to see it. So
Yeah, and
when
you
I
weren't
speak,
around.
it's because I didn't actually see it.
But I mean, that one was a lot easier just because it was a lot more orthogonal shapes. But you know, we can do stuff where it's curved, but then what we can do is we can slice it at different increments. So you can slice it a foot up and then see what the footprint is, which is basically the same thing that I would do if I'm building a foam core model. I would do it like a topography map, you know, you do for a site map. You figure out what the topo is based on the 1 foot increments in height or the 5 foot increments or whatever it is. And then you see how that shape changes, and then it does that, you know? So I thought that would be easier in terms of building, but we can do that in the 3D model too. We just cut
Well,
sections in there.
well, whatever's easier. I think even the phone core will work. Just something that we have. I don't know, Janet. What's your preference?
Well, for deco, it's either way works because we go off mostly off the rendering and then the square footage for us, you know, so.
But for you, Steve, like, I mean,
I think that's something we should talk to.
times, you know, where you've got the foam core and then you can hold it there and spin it around and pull the
Yeah.
thing, because we pin it together and then you see the layers and then you know exactly, then you can scale it and then we can draw it with chalk and then we can go, you know, and put levels on, you know what I mean? Kind of like layers on a birthday cake.
Yeah, that's fine. I misspoke when I said 3D model because I was thinking of a 3D foam core model. So,
Okay.
the foam core model, I think, fine.
That's, I mean, I can sit and do that in front of the television. I just
And I
need,
think that's like you say, is more viable to work with and have up at the float site than having to refer back to 3D things.
right, because otherwise I've just got to bring my laptop and spin
Yeah.
around and then cut sections and then you're like, but I don't understand. I want this view. You know, that's
Right.
the limitation of doing that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cool. I'll get on that as soon as I can.
I'll get hold of James tomorrow and get him to talk with you too, quick on that, Lisa. Good. All right, we're good. Excellent. So construction. Josh just sent us a text, but Steve's got enough to report for us on that.
Yeah, basically, all we're doing Saturday 9 to 3. Try and get up to site, and main priorities: get the forklift running, get the float started up, and been a while, just get it running and make sure everything's fine, and then go through and just kind of figure out what we need: blades, cutting wheels, whatever. Just kind of a general start to the thing, and maybe even start cleaning up the frame a little bit. So in light of that, I'm going to try and get up there either tomorrow night or Thursday night and check the batteries on the float and put the trickle charger on so that we can start it Saturday.
I'm off Friday, so I'll be around. If you want to meet up there, I can.
Well, whatever, I just need to get it because I don't want to get up there Saturday and go, oh, battery's dead, we can't start it.
If you guys go up there, lock the trash can.
If we can.
Yeah, we can't unlock it. The lock's frozen.
Well, can't we put another lock on it?
Can we just put a new lock on it?
Yeah, we can put our own until the trash comes. Problem is, it's probably already full by today.
When does trash come?
Today, today.
Tuesday.
Oh, so today would have been the day to go up there and meet them and just put a new lock on it. I can run up there tomorrow morning and put one of my own locks on it.
We have a blue lock, you know, the spare blues that we have, Steve.
Oh yeah, yeah, we have
we've got
some
like
on
10
inside
of
of the
those.
door.
Yeah.
Why isn't it
We
locked
could
all
just
the
use one of
time?
ours.
Because
Because the
somebody
lock
broke
broke
the
somebody-
lock.
8 months ago.
Oh. uh-uh.
And we haven't been using it, so we don't care, but James is aware of, last week I asked James to send an email to have it switched out, because we will need that trash can now. Because the neighbors and the trash men, they have that thing filled by Wednesday every week.
But why don't, I mean, but do we pay every time they pick it up, or we just pay a monthly service regardless of it being picked? I mean, it's the 3 month regardless of it being full or empty? Is that
We
why we
don't
don't
pay.
care?
We don't pay.
Okay.
That's a gift from Athens to us.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay,
So we're okay letting the community use it until we need it, then we're not okay with it. We need it now, so we'll get the lock. That goes right to Deco then, to Janet.
Yeah, we are going to be up at the float site from 9 to 3. We will be cautiously opening up the container and seeing what's in there. Trying to get as much cleaned out as possible. And we'll schedule another work day. We don't know what we're getting into. We haven't been in it for a year. So,
Well, I can tell you Ratatouille's been very happy in the float, so he's probably not in your container.
no, he's probably in our container. That's where he's getting food.
That's his cousin Willard,
Oh,
probably, over in yours.
Did we get rid of the rats up there?
No,
Yeah, we chased them into the
souvenir
Souvenir
booth.
booth?
concession stand.
Thank you.
Also, I'm going to be scheduling a time to get together with Leland and Chris Metcalf to finalize the colors on the rendering. We're going to be a little bit conservative because we don't know what's out there. So Chris has got some great ideas for flowers, but whether we can get them or not is going to be, and at what cost. So, and oh, by the way, construction, if you haven't priced out lumber and steel yet, it's insane how much it's gone up.
Yeah, it's really cheap right now, huh?
Oh,
Sheet of
2x4s.
plywood's only $50 now. It's not bad.
what's
Yeah.
a sheet of MDF?
Probably about 20.
So it went up about,
Oh, no, it was
$3?
last time I saw it was 32.
oh,
No, not
that's good.
not MDF.
The stuff we use
Yeah.
on the float, yeah,
Ooh, that's good.
I
That's
saw it
gonna
at
hurt.
32.
Where'd you go,
Beverly
Ganal?
Hills?
Yeah,
Go to
No.
Ganal?
I mean, Home Depot,
Oh, really? Well,
that's almost double from what it was 2 years ago.
yep. A 2x4 is $650,
yeah, I know lumber. I
yeah,
gotta buy lumber every day, so.
yeah.
Lisa's also going, yeah, that's expensive. Well, we'll get through it.
So that's about it.
Okay. You get the next line. You get to go miscellaneous fundraisers for Janet again.
Actually, nothing going on right now.
Direct mail. Wendy 1E, Lee 2 E's. What do we got?
I got nothing to report.
Publicity. Like I said, Bill is going to Zion and Bryce and a couple of places in between. He did get an article out. I think it was April 1st. So Bill has regularly put an article out once a month, if not once every 2 months for the entire pandemic year about the tournament. So he's been very good about keeping us somewhat in the South Pasadena. So that's been really nice. Website,
Nothing to report.
nothing. Social media, I talked to Metcalf, he sent me an email. He said that we have in Facebook 2,645 followers. We had 2,100 page likes. That puts us up about 52.3% over last year at this time. It's been very, very active. People are at home, they're bored, they're just reading. They want to know what's going on because they can't get out of their house. Our Instagram is trending up at 55.8%. We're at 646 followers. Chris has done a very good job keeping something going fresh on our site when there's really been nothing to do. So he's been doing a lot of flashbacks. He's been posting a lot of stuff about the community and the city stuff. And if there's anything like a night on the town or any type of a fundraiser for the school, he's tried to keep something fresh. So I think he's done a great job when he's had nothing to talk about. He estimates that we've maintained about 99% of our audience since the last parade, which he's very happy about. His goal is to get over 3,000 in Facebook and over 1,000 on Instagram between now and December. So that's a lot compared to where we're at, but that's his goal. So he's been following it, and that's all he had to report. I failed to catch something, and so did Courtney. And I didn't even catch it literally until I think I was at direct mail. So I missed an item. So if it's okay, Sheila, I would like to add something after social media. And I'm going to apologize to the two gentlemen in advance, but I completely missed golf tournament. And that would be Alan and John. So I apologize because I looked at it and I went, oh, everything's there. And I just now caught that. So if it's possible, we could add for number 16, golf tournament, Alan and John. Sheila, if we can do that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I think that John and I were kind of glad you were going to skip over us because we don't really have anything new other than what's been talked about today as things opening up very quickly. So my guess would be that, we're not going to have this golf tournament in June. We are going to have the golf tournament, just don't know exactly when.
One of the things that Alan and I have spoken about, to his point of not having it in June, which makes sense, not just because we don't know when things are open, but as you all appreciate, the business community, was on heavy life support. And we didn't feel comfortable in going after, monetary donations, for a June event when people are just starting to come back a little bit. And you probably know the chamber is doing a major business promotion from money that the city has endowed the chamber and the South Pasadena with, which is going to be launching right now with respect to Eat, Enjoy, and Shop South Pasadena. So we're trying to let the businesses get a little bit more well-heeled before we go after, asking them for money.
Yeah, I know that I was just to kind of mirror that with the community. I mean, our support, like John just said, we are probably, I'm going to say, on businesses, that's probably 70% of 70% of our support with all of our fundraisers and the T signs and a lot of them raffle tickets. So yeah, it really is the core. It's our spine. Is all of our local businesses. So I know there's a push on the Rotary Club coming up for the Taste of South Pasadena. I know it's been postponed a little bit, but that's going to be coming up sometime on Sunday around, I think, end of June. So, that's going to be probably the next push after the chamber's push to get people to walk around and go. So, yeah, we need everybody to feel more comfortable. And then we can go ask them for money again.
Sheila, do you know if the restaurant is open yet down at the golf course?
No, it's not.
No.
Okay. So we look forward to some golfing soon. And just maybe our August meeting might be in person back in council chambers. Maybe it's possible.
Wow.
So if June 15th stays in place and then the city adopts some other guidelines as well within the city, that highly likely at this point, we might all see each other for the first time in a long time. I don't know if that's good or bad. Some of you look better with a mask on. Just
Bad
kidding.
for me.
Just kidding. Well, I think we'll definitely plan on our regular monthly meetings. I mean, things are starting to roll for us. So our schedule is now getting back to, routine communication and there should always be some good stuff going on. The next meeting, we should have some reports done on the chassis and the deco sheds and maybe some progress on the float itself. So should be getting fun, guys. This is where things start happening. So let's do it slowly, carefully, cautiously, but quickly, if that makes sense. All right, everybody good?
I
Okay.
sent the design in for the pins for the booth, and they're gonna have a preliminary design in 2 weeks, and then I can show Janet to see if the coloring is okay with her. And then I'll try to go up this weekend also and clean the booth out because it's pretty gross. And then I have a question for Sheila. I have Megan's book on the notes for the Tournament of Roses and for the Festival of Balloons. Do you keep those or do I just keep them? It's total silence.
She's on muted.
Oh.
She's,
You can,
she
yeah,
fro-
you can hold on to them for now. And then when
Okay.
I see you,
What
my
was that?
connection's bad.
So should I keep the minutes
If you
for
can
the
hold
two clubs?
them until August,
Okay,
yeah, if you can hold them until we meet in person, I'll grab them then.
okay.
all right.
Good night, everybody.
Anybody else? We're all good? Last minutes? All right.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
I need to go to the booth and kick out those rats if they're trying to freeload in there.
I was in there, 3 weeks ago, a week after we last talked, and you were rodent free. You were fine.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, last time I was in there was nothing there. It was clean in there. I mean, not
Yeah.
clean, but clean as far as rodents.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were pretty safe. Well, with that, we'll call it at 8:21. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of the week. Thank you for jumping on.
Yes,
And,
meeting's over now. You can say hi.
Hi, Paige.
Bye, P.
He restrained
everyone.
himself the whole meeting. Now you can say hi.
Oh,
Hi,
now they
Logan.
Hi,
What's up,
Logan.
Logan?
Hi, Logie.
They both keep getting tepid.
All right. All right,
These
everyone.
two
Have a
kids
great
over
week.
here.
And we'll talk to some of you during the week.
All right.
Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you
guys.
again.
They were really good.